to the chat box. I just need to make sure that I need to make sure that I've got the YouTube link so that we do not lose a lot of people. Apologies. Apologies about that. Let's go in the chat box, type who you are, where you joining from, what would you like to achieve, and who invited you to the session. All righto. Let me just check once again and make sure that we are all sorted. Let me go check on the chat box. Oh, yes, my chat box has started buzzing. We've got Christina Bashapi. Christina saw this on Facebook. We've got Unonkululego invited by Ulondega. A warm welcome to you, ladies. Do let us know where you are joining from as well. I know I've got a couple of guests that have joined from Namibia as well as from Lesotho. So we would love to get to know you. Would love to get to know you. Oh, Christina is from Botswana. So excited for you, Christina. I'm very excited that you made it. I've got, okay, it says Samsung. Joining from Johannesburg. Welcome, welcome. The room is filling up. I'm just going to send this link with the hope that it's the correct one. But yeah, it is. We've got Patience from Zimbabwe. Welcome, Patience. Welcome, Nobile. Nobile. Welcome, Hilia from Namibia. Yes, you made it. You made it to the session. Mabel, so it's on social media, and Mabel is from Lesotho. Oh, this is super, super exciting. You are welcome, ladies, and let us make this session as interactive as possible. If we can just do that, we'll really, really appreciate it so that we can learn from each other as well, you know. If we make this interactive, it's going to be easier for us to learn from each other. And yeah, feel free, feel at home. We are building this sisterhood right now. And the whole idea is to make sure that when we finish here, let me share again, we have gained so much from each other. So without wasting any time, we are just over 5 minutes into our session. And yes, we are now going to start. It is so exciting to be meeting you, ladies. I know you can see me. I can see you. I see Amugelani from Buxback Ridge, Sylvia from Namibia. Welcome, Sylvia. Amugelani, welcome. Emily, welcome. Oh, guys, it is super, 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 super exciting. Okay, so we'll roll. Let us roll. And let's get on with tonight's plans. Let us roll with tonight's session. Now, meet your co-host. Meet your co-host. Your co-host is Zama Ele, and Uzama Cele is a lady that is based in I'm based in Durban in South Africa, and I am passionate about building women. I am passionate about touching lives. I am a business coach, and I do that part-time. I'm a chemical engineer by profession, a chemical engineer that practiced chemical engineering for over 18 years. And a year ago, I was offered an opportunity to work as a packaging specialist. So I'm currently specializing in packaging, a very exciting and very interesting area, especially for someone who's always been focusing on just the process. I'm also a consulting engineer. Part-time, I teach entrepreneurs and professionals how they can leverage social media to build a brand. I have seen how building a brand in social media has grown most of my businesses, has grown the vehicles that are currently giving me income at the moment. Hence, I said, you know what, there's quite a lot of women out there that are currently in business, that are working. There are women out there that would love to see themselves grow. That love to see themselves grow, but however, it's just lacking that social media touch. And when it comes to social media, ladies, it is all about leveraging social media. It is all about building that brand. And it's all about you influencing people, showing them who you are, showing them what you do. And I influence and I help women start multiple streams of income while keeping their careers. So it's not just women only. This week is for women. This week is all about woman power. And we do have sessions that are a mix that are for both genders. I've been doing this for almost a decade, for like 9 years. I've been in entrepreneurship for 9 years. And I usually say, because I've worked for like 20 years, half of my career, I've been in entrepreneurship. And ladies, I promise you, sisters, it is possible to do both. It is possible to be an employee and be an entrepreneur. Personally, I am married with 3 children. They are 17, 13, and 11. I'm a mom, guys. I'm a fitness enthusiast. I worry so much about being fit. I take care of my body. I believe this is a way of showing appreciation to God for giving me the body and for being and for making me able to do certain things. And I'm passionate about leadership development. So if you're here and you want to be developed as a leader, I'm passionate about that. I do life coaching part-time as well. So if you are someone that is a life coach, please type life coach on the comments. I'd love to get to know you. I'd love for us to connect even outside of this session. And with life coaching, I do it for free. And I mentor mostly people that I've connected with, maybe in the jobs that I've been in. And basically, I coach you and I mentor you and help you navigate through careers. I'm very passionate, especially about young women, and I help them realize that it does not just have to end where they are. It does not have to end um, around the skills that they learned while they were in varsity. I make them realize that as women, we are so versatile. Oh, Christina is a life coach as well. Oh, that's great, Christina. Christina, I think we can definitely work together. I'm very excited. If there's another life coach in the room, let us know for sure when we have some of our sessions, because we've got a community that I would love you guys to join as well. And I will share those resources for certain individuals at the end of the session. Please do make sure that you do stay until the end of the session, because you might find that you are into engineering, you are into life coaching, etc., and you would love to join this community that I will share at the end of the session. So welcome. That's enough about me now. Today is not just about me, but today is about helping you, sisters, break those barriers. Today is about women who lead. It's about women who don't just lead, but it's about women who earn. Type girl power in the comments if you are looking forward to learning more about how you can break barriers. Just for context for today, it is all going to be just about me sharing about different vehicles that I know of and different areas of income that you can tap into. It is all about me sharing about what has worked for me, what has worked for other women that I'm in the similar communities with, and the different types of organizations that I have built as well. Oh yes, thank you, Nomusa. Girl power is in the house. Yes, we see a lot of girl power. It's all about us. It's all about us tonight. Okay, now, how are you going to be breaking those barriers? And what barriers are those? If you do agree with me in any barrier that I will be mentioning, feel free to just type on the comments. Feel free to comment on the chat box. It's for you to interact with me. The reality in women leadership and business, the reality for women that are currently in leadership, the reality for women that are currently in leadership or in business is that we often, as women in these areas, we often find ourselves balancing demanding careers with family and personal commitments. You find that you are a mom just like me, and there is so much that you are juggling. You've got kids. Sometimes you're not even married. You are a single parent, and everything is resting upon you, and everyone is looking up to you, and you find that you've got these pressures coming around from community and pressures that just come from careers. Women in leadership and business, we find ourselves hitting an income ceiling despite our hard work. How many of you can relate to this one? You work until late. You work extra hours. You put in so much work, but that income does not change. How many of you can relate with me? If you can relate, you can just type a 1 in the comments. You hit that ceiling. For me, I've experienced this a couple of times, ladies, and you will not believe that I have worked in over, oh my goodness, at work when they ask, because I'm in a new job now, once again, when they ask me about, so where have you been? Guys, I become so shy to tell them where I've been because I've been in over 5 companies already. And I see a lot of you ladies can relate. And why is it that case that I've been in so many companies already? It is because of the income ceiling that I am always reaching in each and every company. You go in there because you leave your previous employer because they promised to give you an increase of 10%. You get that increase of 10%, and then when you are there, you realize that, you know what? There is just too much work for me to do, and I feel like this is not enough. You try climbing up that corporate ladder, but as you try climbing up that corporate ladder, because you are already within that company, you only get a tiny increase because you are already within. But when someone comes from outside, they earn even higher than you. And that's when you get frustrated when you start hitting that income ceiling and you are doing such hard work. Women in leadership and in business as well, they face burnouts from long hours and high pressure environments, experience uncertainty in jobs. if you have experienced retrenchment, I am like, girl, I've been there as well. And when you face retrenchment, you tell yourself whenever you are going into new employment, for example, or joining a new employer, you tell yourself that you are prepared to be uncertain because you don't know. The job might be here today, tomorrow it's gone. I left another employer that I had worked for 5 years, went to a new employer because they were promising me double the salary. I only got to work for that employer for 3 years. After 3 years, I was told I was now redundant. They had to cut down. As a process engineer, I lost my job. Now, what happens when you do not have a plan B? I know it feels like you are negative, but I promise you, ladies, there is so much uncertainty in jobs. There is so much uncertainty empilweni nje, just in life in general, and because of economic shifts. So you need extra income. You are going to need extra income. There is a way of changing this because you are not alone. I have been there as well. I have experienced it. It's the most painful thing that can happen, and I don't wish it for anyone. So, tonight I'm sharing strategies for you, my ladies. I am going to share what you can do in order to future proof yourself from those uncertainties. Smart women build multiple streams of income. So by the time you leave the session, you are going to tell yourself that, you know what, I am smart. I'm not going to settle for less. Before I start telling you about these different streams of income that you can tap into, I want to say to you, you need to have an open mind. Type on the chats, open mind. You need to have an open mind. Whatever vehicle, I call these income vehicles. Whatever income vehicle that I'm going to share with you, I beg you to have an open mind. Thank you, Cindy. I beg you to have that open mind because if you are not open-minded, thank you, Nomusa. If you are not open-minded, you are going to start telling yourself that you are not worthy of a certain type of business. You are going to start telling yourself that you cannot go into real estate, for example, because you have no money. If you are not open-minded, those are the issues that you are going to face because you will not take opportunities that come your way because you feel like it is for certain individuals. So be open-minded, forget about that. No, this one is for educated people. This one is for so and so people with time. From today, you are going to learn to make time. There are so many opportunities out there. Social media allows us to be in 100 places at the same time, and I teach that as well. So smart women do not rely on a single source of income because it is very risky. Smart women create financial security by, number one, look at this graph, they diversify their income while they're still excelling in their careers, because it is very dangerous to start looking at diversifying your income, start looking at other businesses, and then it starts interfering with your own career. I was reading the book written by T.D. Jakes. The name of the book is SOA. And T.D. Jakes was talking about how her mom built multiple streams of income, how her mom was a teacher. And yes, she retired as a teacher, but she still had multiple streams of income, which means she didn't have to leave her job. He mentioned how now, even though the mom is no more, as children and him and their siblings, they are still able, they're still getting access to the hard works of their mom. They are still gaining from the hard works of their mom, which means she left a legacy. She invested in property. She went into real estate. And ladies, you can go into real estate as well. You don't have to have the know-how. You just need to do your research and make sure that you are understanding what it is about, and what it can do for you. Smart women leverage their leadership skills. You might be a leader at work right now. You might be a leader at your business right now that you are doing. But I want to say to you today, you are not leading a company, or you are not a leader so that you can make money for your boss. You are a leader because you are learning the skills from your employment so that you can start, excuse me, so that you can start leveraging your leadership skills to build something of your own. So whenever you are doing courses at work, whenever work sends you to do particular courses, do them with interest. Make sure you are learning as much as you can, because it should never just be about your employer, but the skills that you receive should be the skills that you are going to leverage in order to build something of your own. And then all these pressures of uncertainty are going to go away. Smart women find income streams that offer flexibility and time freedom. So if I say time freedom, it will still allow you to be available for your children if you have children. It will allow you to be available for your dependents, for your parents, for anyone that depends on you. So you must be smart enough to make sure that the income streams that you are going to choose are going to offer you flexibility, and you won't find yourself burnt out. Now I am going to share income sources, different income sources. And from these income sources, you are not restricted to one. Please, if you have a pen, write it down. I will share the recording, yes, but if you are learning something new today, you can just give me a 2 on the comments. I will keep on asking you to give me 2s or 1s so that I know that we are interacting, and so that I know that you can hear me. So there's different streams of income. There's different income sources. Number one, you can start a business, or you can start freelancing. Remember, some of you, thank you, have so many skills, guys. Some of you can cook. Some of you can do fashion designing. There's skills that you even forget of because you have forgotten about who you are, and you have forgotten Uti, what do you possess as a woman. So you can start a side business while you are working. If you are not working and you have another business, you can look at diversifying your current business and start another side hustle. Never put your eggs in one basket in order for you to make sure that you are going to fight uncertainty. Number two, you can invest in rental properties. I have touched on this one. Investing in rental properties is not just about you having millions and whatnot. You can start small. We also started small as well. You can develop multiple streams of passive income. Passive income is the income that does not require you to be there physically. That does not allow you to touch certain things for you to start making money. But you can make money just by leveraging networks, by leveraging friendships, by leveraging your social media. Imagine you are in Namibia and you've got a business running in South Africa. Imagine you are in the UK, you're sleeping in the UK, in South Africa, they are awake because of time difference, but you are able to make passive income from that country. There is so many opportunities, and it doesn't end here. You need to look beyond your country. It must not just be about where you are based. Okay. And then you can acquire new skills. I usually say, ladies, never stop learning. Study anything. Do a short course. Do do any degree, do any diploma, do any short certificate, acquire new skills. Even if you are doing your own mini research, you need to acquire new skills, because as you acquire new skills, when you learn new things, you make new monies, you make new income. So make sure that you are acquiring new skills. Yes, we're talking about staying in your career. Some of us are not looking at staying in our careers for a very long time. Some of you are on this call and you do not even have a job. Some of you are on this call, you've got a job that you want to leave. Some of you are very passionate about your jobs. Just like me, I'm very passionate about my career, ladies. And the more passionate I get to teach more females about the sector that I'm in. So what is the difference between employee versus entrepreneur? An employee and an entrepreneur, they both make revenue, mind you. But the revenue of an employee does not change. If you look at this graph here, month one, you're sitting at $2,500. Month two, $2,500. Month three, it does not change. They don't care that your child turns 13 in January. And when your child turns 13 in January, they have to start high school, and high school is more expensive than primary school. They do not care when you are employed. You just get that regular paycheck and you get it for the whole year. And when the increase comes, sometimes it is an increase that will allow you to be able to beat inflation, which is definitely not a dream for any of you that you are here. Oh, yes, no, Musa, it does not change at all. But with business, remember when you came in here, I said, I'm going to share strategies, I'm going to share different vehicles. I've already shared different vehicles for you, but I need to share the benefits of touching different streams of income, about the benefits of not just doing one thing, you know. And with business, if you're an entrepreneur, you're getting revenue as well, but your revenue is unlimited. It is all based on the amount of effort that you put in. You've got unlimited income potential. You control your income as an entrepreneur. And that's where most people dream to be. And then there's now a difference. I want to introduce you to this one. Maybe some of you don't know about this one. I want to show you that you can be in business, self-employed, versus in business, but you are a business owner. And the difference here is one of these income streams have a limit, and one of these income streams have no limit at all. So, what is the difference between being self-employed versus business? To my to my ladies out there that are self-employed, I want to introduce you to an area where you can be a business owner. Now, when you are self-employed, your business only will run when you are there. Most of those businesses, you have to be there. And when you are self-employed, it is very difficult to be self-employed and be employed at the same time, because your employer wants you at work. So you can't be self-employed and still excel in your career. But if you are a business owner, you get to earn passive income while you are busy with your other business, while you are also employed. As a business owner, you can carry on running your business, you can carry on being self-employed while being a business owner. Those are the joys of it, and the income has no limits. Now, what's the difference between self-employed and being a business owner? When you are self-employed, you work hard to make money. When you are a business owner, you build a system that makes money, and I will share those systems with you free of charge. You build a system that makes you money. If you look at this graph here, you can see that passive income comes through from investments. You know, when you invest, like I have been introduced to investments as well. And you will not believe that when I was employed, it was difficult for us to invest as a family. It was difficult for me to invest when I was just employed and had no other streams of income. Because the income reaches that ceiling, you take all the money, you use it for other things, and you cannot have that extra to invest. That is why I decided to look at other streams of income as well. So with passive income, you can start getting rental income. Let us say you're owning a property, you've got tenants, you don't have to be there. You don't have to sleep at your rental property for it to make money for you. Do you understand? If you understand, type, give me a fire emoji on the chats. It's a bit quiet now. I'm feeling lonely. So when you have rental income, you still get that income, even if you did not even see your tenants for 3 months. You don't have to see your tenants for you to make that extra income. I struggle to invest in my income. Oh, yes. I'll show you exactly how you can make more for you to be able to start investing. Because with investing, you put in your money. Whoever you are investing with, make sure they're legit. Whoever you are investing with, they are responsible for making profit for you on your behalf. So you make your money work for you. That's a business owner. But for you to be able to invest, you need to have other streams of income that are making you that money. But when you are self-employed, you can only own one store or one asset. And when you are a business owner, you can outsource work and expand your business, not just in one country, but you can do that globally as well. When you are self-employed, you make an active income. An active income means you must be there, you must be active, you must be at the shop, you must be the one servicing your customers at your shop. If you are not there and you've left your 2, 3 employees, sometimes they don't do what they're supposed to do because as the boss or as the owner, you are not there. Those are just the disadvantages of just focusing only on self-employment because you only get access to active income. But if you focus on business ownership, I've talked about a couple of things that come with business ownership. Then you get access to passive income. No? Yes. So, and then the next one. Now, for you to break those barriers, you need to take control of your time and take control of your income. For you to start breaking those barriers, take control of your time, take control of your income. Then you will be able to break the barriers as women, the barriers that I have been talking about. Now, this is me. I hold a degree in chemical engineering. I hold a degree in operations management. I've got a certificate in project management. Don't ask me when I did all these things. I'm 43. Yesterday, I was saying I'm 43, and please let me know, guys, if I really look 43, make my night. If I don't look 43, give me a fire emoji. So I want you women to break those barriers. Oh, thank you. I'm getting fire emojis. Oh, thank you, Jabu. So I hold those and I work in the engineering industry, in the engineering space. And I want to tell you that when I was with this employer, I was also doing businesses part-time and I was still excelling in my career. So it is possible, women, it is possible, ladies, it is possible for you to do both. You are versatile. You can do anything that you want to do. So in 2015, while educated, while working full time, I realized that no matter how successful I was in my career, my time and income were still limited. As a mom, as a wife, as just a lady, I wanted more financial security for my family. I wanted a way to create wealth without adding any more stress because there was already stress at work. Thank you for those power fire emojis, ladies. I wanted something I could build alongside my career. And I've tried a couple of things. It might not be a cup of tea. And ladies, I promise you, as you are here, you don't have to do everything, you know? There is no need for you to do 5 streams, get 5 streams of income and whatnot. You just need to have a strategy of how you run all these as one person. And I teach you how that is done. And mostly, if you have social media, it makes things even easier for you. So, what does Uzama do? What are these extra income streams that I have? Number one, remember I said I consult as an engineer, so I've got a project management company. I've got a water solution. I do water solutions. I do water conservation. I do this part-time and I sell water conservation, water treatment stuff as well on the side. And I also gain most of my clients through social media for especially this one. And it doesn't require me to be there all the time. Obviously, when I was starting, I was supposed to be there, but I have built systems. I have built systems to assist me to run this. I'm also into real estate as well. And this is another passive income that I make. I've also built an organization. I bought all this. I've got a company, by the way. The name of the company is Vicochem Engineering Solutions. Here we were exhibiting. It's Vicochem Engineering Solutions. I started that company back in 2014. And I also, because I've always been someone who I've always wanted to be a doctor. And I'm very passionate about health and wellness. So I decided to venture into health and wellness as well. Thank you for the fire emojis, everyone. I decided to venture into health and wellness. And I started building an organization of not just females only, but it's mostly females. And with these ladies, when we were employee wellness, I even did a course in employee wellness. Oh, yes, the power of being open-minded. I did a course in health and wellness, and then I realized that I could not make passive income from this one because it required me to be there. It required me to go meet employees, teach them about their health and wellness until I was introduced to another vehicle where I was able to sell supplements and also teach other ladies how they can also venture into supplementation and health and wellness. What if I told you, ladies, there was a smarter way? What if I told you that you could use your existing skills to create an additional stream of income? You don't have to stress. I'm with you. There's vehicles, there's systems in place, and I'm using those systems. Excuse me, what if I told you you could build something that works for you and not just for your employer? Leveraging social media to grow a global business without a big investment. So with my health and wellness company, I decided to partner with a health and wellness company. I decided that I'm going to start and become a business owner on the side while I work, while I'm into in the engineering space, while I'm also into real estate. And I said, you know what? I will tell the ladies as well, you need to own your business. For things to change, If you need a change, if you need a change right now, type on comments that change. We are almost done. I just going to need like 10 minutes of your time now. I'm discussing the last vehicle. Out of all the other streams, I'm now discussing the last stream of income. I'll spend just 10 minutes on it so that you can understand all of them. And then when we are done, make sure that you stay until the end because I have some resources for you. I've got communities that you can join. Yes, Amogelani needs a big change in their current business. Martha needs a change. Oh, yes, Christina, you all need a change. And if you need a change, you need to start your own business. If you already have your own business, you need to look at diversifying. You need to look at how you can help your business grow. And that is exactly what I did because I was like, hella, and I needed a big change. So with my health and wellness company, Uvito Health and Wellness, I decided to partner with a company called Forever Living Products. And tonight is not about that. It's just about you knowing those different vehicles. This is the leadership team that I work with. I call them my board of directors. We do a lot of business development across Africa and even outside of Africa as well. We are the tech global community. There is nurses, there is teachers, there is electrical engineers, there is people from the, what do you call this, from the agricultural space, there's hoteliers, there's people from different backgrounds, and we train in each other on using social media. And I decided to partner with Forever. Nothing serious, guys. It's just about oh man, you're not confident enough. By the time you live here, you need to be confident. You need to join these women. I'll share at the end. Maybe you might find a community that you can join. And partnered with Forever, they sell supplements. And it's a company that was started in 1978. It's headquartered in Scottsdale, Arizona. They own their aloe vera farms. They are organic. I love organic products. If you are somebody that loves organic products and does not believe in chemicals, you can just type organic on the chats. And this is where some of my extra income comes from. It operates in over 140 countries. So if you decide you want to also sell these organic supplements as well, oh yes, Hela, I don't feel I have enough tools and motivation to risk the redundant stable income. You will get those tools, Mabel. You will definitely get the tools and they're offered for free. So you get a license to operate in over 140 countries, which means you can build a global business and it is debt free. I just had to share these things because you need to know if you want to partner with them as well, like I did. This is Greg Mon. He's the CEO of the company. Aiden Ohe is the president. We've got Garen. He's the sales and technology um, leader. Let me see. Oh, yes, Mabel, I want you guys to have that confidence. I will borrow you my confidence instead. And this is JB. He's the vice president for Africa. And this is Oni. She is the country sales manager. She's an engineer by profession as well. And she started by doing the business part-time, but she's employed by Forever. And she is responsible for South Africa, Namibia, Swaziland, Lesotho, Botswana, Mozambique, Zim, as well as Angola. So if you are in these countries, you will be in good hands should you decide. Another thing that made me say I would love to get some of my extra income and partner with Forever is because of its 46 years of growth. They've been in existence for 46 years. In Southern Africa, it's been 29 years. It's totally organic. The products are organic. They are kosher cleared. They are halal cleared. And they are not tested on animals. They are vertically integrated. There is no middleman. It's from plant. They plant their own aloe. From plant, it goes to product. It comes to the consumer. They are the largest grower of aloe. They own aloe fields. And because tonight is not just about this, guys, I will just browse through. Okay. They use Aloe Barbadensis Mila in their products because it's the right variety. Mabel, yeah, it's a bit like Herbalife, but Herbalife is a lot into weight management. This one is holistic. I will show you the different types of products that are within this. So the aloe that they use is hand filleted, it's hand harvested, and I'm sure you want to know what do we do. It's just simple. We use social media. We talk about the benefits of these products. We show ourselves using the products. I teach you how to become that influencer. I teach you how to talk to people about these benefits using social media. I teach you AI, artificial intelligence, how to use these tools, how to automate so that the business can run itself while you are busy in your own career. You need to become a business developer if you want even more income. If you are looking for passive income, you will have to start your own team of distributors, and I will help you, show you how to coach your team. That's currently what I do. I coach women out there and I show them how to sell. I give them business skills. I train them every Monday on this, and I'm paid for coaching and mentoring. They do not pay me. Forever pays me because the amount of effort that I put in makes them increase their sales volumes. There's products for daily nutrition, there's aloe drinks, there's supplements for your immune health, there's weight management like Herbalife, like you were saying. There's bee products, there's shampoos, there's conditioners, there's skin care, there is face care, there's dental care, there's toothpaste, um, and oh, sorry, I couldn't read. Oh, no problem, Mabel. Please stay until the end because you need to see the community that you can join, because it's not just about products. It's about us saying, these are the things that we are doing. This is how we help each other. And this is how we can even recommend you for certain jobs as well, because we are in wide communities. They are in the best marketplace. Thank you. Someone thought I'm a medical doctor. Thank you, Nomfundo. They've got different products for different people, for the skin, for weight management. And it's not just about selling. I need you to understand that it's about business development. I need you to be open-minded about each and every vehicle. So for you to become part of, if you want to partner with Forever as well as one of your income streams, you can buy this business in a box. It's got products. You sell those products, and you also teach people how to sell those products as well. You build a community of people that are going to be sharing these products. You increase the volume of your sales. You are paid in different ways. You are paid through profits. If you sell and sell like 2 bottles of this aloe vera gels, for example, I know people say, I hate selling, I hate promoting products, and they forget the gist of what legacy are you going to be leaving for your children. If you lose your job today and if it doesn't go well with your other businesses, you will realize that this is a skill that you need to acquire, and you will acquire the skill for free. I teach those skills for free. So if you were to sell at least 40 of these bottles per month, you're looking at making 6,400, because you get 30% discount when you buy that box. You buy these products as a 30% discount. You use these products. I use these products. My family uses these products. They are great for our health, and they're great for most people's health as well. You also get to earn bonuses, 1,550 should someone decide to become part of your Salesforce team, and you can earn at least around 9,500 rands per month as extra income. We've got a certain marketing plan based on how many people you are helping, based on how many people you are mentoring, based on the amount of sales that you and your team do. You are paid according to that. As an assistant supervisor on the marketing plan, you receive a 30% discount. And as a supervisor, you receive a 38%. And in a month, with typically 3 to 5 people in your Salesforce team, you make around 10,700 just as extra income. As an assistant manager, it's one of the levels is people with 10 to 15 in a team. People push moving products and people training more people. The higher the volume of your sales, the higher the income that you make. Assistant managers make around 17,000 in a month, and managers make around 43,000 in a month. Now, this is why I was talking about passive income. This is why I was talking about passive income. This is just this is how the business has been going in the past 3 months. And you get paid in US dollars through using social media, through leveraging social media, through teaching people how to use the AI tools. You earn passive income through the volume of sales that you are building with your team. You also earn income through sales. And I've got an accountant that I use that helps me with my books. This is the amount that has come mostly from sales. In just 3 months, I'm already sitting at over 50K just in sales, and this is profits. Guys, this can do so much. You can start investing into property just because of this extra income. You can build your business because of this type of extra income. And it's not just sales only. With the passive income, you can get paid from any country. And looking at Jan, for example, it was just above $2,300. You can convert into your country's currency. In Feb, it was just below $2,900. If, guys, this is something that can change your life, give me a fire emoji. And in March, last month, I clocked $3,200. And this is income that happens while I am at work. Part of the income that we get from rental income as well. And all through leveraging social media in order to grow. And the more you build your organization, I've built an organization of people that have become. Hi, Amungelani. Yes, at the end, I'll show you. I'll show you more. If you build more leaders like I have done, that's an extra 32K. And on top of that, there is so many that you can afford, unfortunately, that you can receive. We are almost done. There is car incentives. With those car incentives, extra income, we've been able to buy car of our dreams. We've been able to invest in property. We have been able to travel the world through this opportunity. And we have been in Barcelona, we've been in Monte Carlo with my husband. It's usually all expenses paid for too. If you love traveling for free, well, this can be something that you rest with after all the stresses that we receive from our employers. We've been in Barcelona, Monte Carlo, Rome, Thailand, Pattaya. These are just some of the pictures where we were in some of these countries. Here we were in Rome. Here we were in Thailand, the USA. We've been in Arizona, in Scottsdale. We've even gone to see the manufacturing facilities. We're also going to Paris this weekend. And lastly, before I close, I want to say to you ladies, we can't end it here. We need to connect. We need to connect. I have shared I've shared a couple of streams of income for you. And there is no need to do them all. It is really, really up to you. And these are the communities that I would love to introduce you to tonight. We've got a community that we have built on WhatsApp. It's called Women Breaking Barriers Hub. On this community, we grow each other, we empower each other, to build multiple streams of income. Different ladies share different streams of income that they are in, and they even share about the careers that they are in this platform. You can choose if you want to be part of the WhatsApp one or part of the Instagram one. I really prefer Instagram. Don't ask me why, but I work easier on Instagram. We also have lists. List is ladies in safety shoes. Ladies in safety shoes. If you are a lady here and you are a lady in safety shoes, I want to see you saying safety shoes on the comments. Ladies in safety shoes are your engineers. Ladies in safety shoes are your quality managers. Ladies in safety shoes are those ladies. Oh, hi, Nomusa is a lady in safety shoes. So our community is definitely going to grow. Let me see if there's any engineers on the call, any ladies in safety shoes, quality analysts. If you are in FMCG, you are in packaging, you can join. Oh, we've got a metallurgist. Oh, Amugelani. Amugelani, we must talk after this. Or talk to the person who invited me and ask them to connect you with me. So it is all about ladies in safety shoes. And here, we don't just talk about employment, ladies. Here, we talk about the issues that we face, especially because we are in environments that are dominated by males. We talk about how do we navigate. We talk about it's mostly women in leadership in ladies in safety shoes. It's women that are leading. It's women that are in those high positions. But we talk about how we can grow each other in this space that we are in. We also share, there is also a LinkedIn group as well that you can join. We also share if there is any job opportunities. We also share if there's any business opportunities. So if you are someone that is in metallurgy, Amugelani, for example, if you are in metallurgy and you would love to start your own business in metallurgy, you can actually post here. We can get you clients, for example. If you are looking for another job, looking at moving or having issues in your job, we mentor you, we guide you, we show you how you can navigate through your career. We guide you in those things, and it's all for free. We are all about growing women. We are all about empowering women. We are all about sharing how can we be more. Well, it's 8 o'clock, and I'm very excited for you ladies, as I know that after this call, you are going to go out there and break those barriers. I want you to type on comments, break those barriers. You can be anything. You can do anything. And with that, I would love to thank you for staying until this time, and for pouring out your hearts as well, and for sharing how you feel. I am now going to stop the recording so that it is not too long for those who are going to miss it. And I will open this time